Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're just gonna jump right in. I already have my eyebrows done and ready to go. So first things first, is always priming that eyelid so that our eyeshadows can stick to it and it can be more vibrant. Also, for those who have any veins on their eyelids and they don't like those veins showing through the eyeshadow, by putting a base like this underneath that cancels out those colors, then you won't have to worry about those veins showing through the eyeshadow. And then as you can see, it jumped right in with my first transition color using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And the colors I will list down below, so don't you worry. Just making sure that you gradiently start, blending those colors in little by little. All about the blending, just continue to blend until you get a seamless, diffused eyeshadow crease area. And by the way, please don't mind the way I sound. I am under the weather right now, mainly my allergies. So here what I'm doing is I'm taking this concealer, this Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC, and I am using that to clean out my lid and to cut that crease of mine. This is a great trick, you guys, because we use the concealer as an eraser to really sharpen the edge of the bottom of that cut crease. Just to give it, again, that seamless straight edge that we want. And just like I said, it's just like a magic eraser for that line that we want to create the illusion of a cut crease. And then so here, this is my INGLOT palette. I will have the shades that I use down below, listed down below. And so I'm taking my first color, which is that teal color, and I am carefully placing that all over where I've added the concealer. And then in the outer corner, what I'm doing is I'm winging that corner with a darker teal shade that, again, I'll have listed below. And what I do to one side, I will of course do to the other. And for the inner corner, I just added a shimmery teal color from the palette as well. And then once you're done here, what I did is I just added my wing liner, and voila. And so once I'm done there, I went ahead and I used my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in the shade 128, and I used my Real Techniques Beauty Blender sponge to go ahead and blend that in. Here I'm using the Hoola Benefits Liquid Bronzer. It's their infamous Hoola bronzer in the liquid form that recently came out. And I'm just, applying it to the areas where I would normally bronze and or contour, and blend it out with my Real Techniques sponge as well. And as always, once we complete our liquid foundation application, we want to make sure we set our face with a powder, whether it be a loose powder, a translucent powder, or a foundation powder. Doesn't matter, whatever's your preference. I like a foundation powder because it gives me extra coverage. I like that full coverage look, and opting to use a foundation powder will allow for more of a full coverage look. And diving into the contouring, I am using the MAC's Blunt Blush to contour, and I'm using my Real Technique brush to go ahead and blend that out. So here I'm taking the Hoola bronzer in the powder form, and I'm just gonna blend out that contour that I did with the MAC Blunt blush, just to diffuse it and make it a little bit more seamless. And so the blush that I decided to use for today was the Melba by MAC, which is a beautiful peachy, pinky color, very nice. And then I just decided to use the brush that I used to set my under eyes with the powder foundation. No extra product, just whatever was on there to diffuse it. And so here I'm taking the NYX lip liner in the color Plum to line my waterline as well as my lash line. And then what I did is I added an INGLOT eyeshadow, which I'll have listed below, to diffuse and set the under eye area. And so right along here, we're doing our mascara on our lower lash line. I'm using my Smashbox mascara, and then I'm moving right along with my lashes. For today, I decided to opt for my Salon Perfect 615s. I love these because of how choppy they are. And of course, you guys, it's highlight time. It's that bling time. I love Champagne Pop, the collaboration between BECCA and JACLYN Hill. I believe that JACLYN Hill did an amazing job with this color. It's so universal, you guys. If you don't know which highlighter to get, go for Champagne Pop because it is so beautiful. And for the star of the show, really but not really, it's just that I love it so much. It was my new baby, my new purchase, the YSL lipstick. I'll have the color down below. And that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, bye.
That right there, my boo thing. Push those. She ain't nothing to play with. It's right here, my boo thing. When I go pick her up, me and her, we do things. See, she ain't like my old chick. We be on some new things. She cook clean and fuck good. Plus she own a few things. That right there, my boo thing. That right there, my boo thing. That right there, my boo thing. She ain't nothing to play with.